right. Good morning, good morning. Just gonna post it on live. How we doing today, guys? All right. Looks like we're open in red today, which is a good thing in my book because I like the red-green moves, and this could be a day we get a bunch of them. I also think that airlines and cruises might take off today as it starts to rotate into that a little bit, into the open the market. Yep, another red day to green. So we'll let it play out a little bit this morning. I may try to find the bottom on a day trade, but I'm not going to be too aggressive. Yesterday was a loss for me, so that kind of keeps me in check. Gets me back to square one, if you will, and reduce size and try to build back up. I see everyone posting about Tesla. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm having some issues with my platform today, so if charts don't load, I apologize. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, it's already at 406. I was gonna say it wouldn't surprise me if it hits 400 or even dips below 400 before it reverses. This is gonna be a great long in a couple days. Let's see here. Maybe even today. Let's see, what was this? 405. So this rebounced off this low. So it may take off and not look back this morning. But you're going to have range here. You could day trade this if you wanted to. Cal has a peg? There's a peg? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Hold on. How did I miss that? I usually don't miss these. I just gotta confirm. I believe you that it's a peg, but I gotta confirm that earnings were yesterday. No, they're the first. Which means... Did they actually come out the first? Yeah. So we missed it yesterday. Yesterday was the move, I feel like. But wait, why is that? Hold on. So this is yesterday. Oh, it was aftermarket. That's why. Okay. No, that will work. 7% short. Not the greatest, but that one could work. That could be a good candidate today. Let's keep that on the radar. Thanks for that one. I did not realize it. The only thing with that one I would say is, see if it's on here. No, average volume is 1 million shares, so it's solid. Traded 5 million on that day. Yeah, I mean, that looks decent. There could be a trade there. I'll watch it. Pullback maybe here to 960, and that's kind of far. What are we at? 1029, 1040 was the close. 1039. 36. So 4, 5. I'd say like a 5% pullback. Maybe just dip below 10 and then reverse back if we get it. Who knows? Looks like it kind of faded pre-market. after the earnings and then went up. Looks like almost a double top too, but did close up there. So once it does break that, if that's, is that all time? No. Ooh, that setup actually real nice. I like it. We may go along that. Good find. Appreciate it. Glad I went live. I wouldn't have found that if I didn't. Yeah, so we'll watch that one. I want to pull Rocket back up. I feel like that one could make a move today. Back to... I feel like it might go all the way back. Put a crazy candle in. These IPOs, you just never know. I lost a bunch of money on this last night. I gambled. I knew I was going to. So, it's fine. It is what it is. Here we go. I didn't realize what time it was already. Shit. I don't have any orders ready. I'm disorganized today, guys. Look, here goes airlines. This is kind of what I was expecting, a little rotation back into airlines. This is already going green. There's no red here, so let's see if it dips a little bit. I would prefer to see it dip. Another one I'm watching, and I'll bring it over here, is home. Watch for this one. This one is due for a reversal here soon. M's taking off this morning a little bit. Let's see what happens with that. No buys yet. Just kind of sitting watching. Let me get my trusty dusty calculator out so I can calculate some positions. Let's see. We got that one is going to be that. And this one is gonna be, yeah, that. Okay. Good. Alright, let's watch, see what happens here, guys. Making some moves. Looks like it might be just a gap down and everything comes back type of deal today. It could continue to go down. As I said, I'm just going to watch it for a couple minutes here. I'm not looking to hit the bottom on much of this. I'd rather it prove itself before we enter a trade. There comes some more sell-off, I think. Alright, I always say this, but this one, it will be a short stream today. It will not be longer than an hour. I have no choice on that, unfortunately. Alright, we're getting some more red here. Not much, though. It's only down 1%, so just keep an eye on it. This may be a good one to wait till it actually goes red green and proves. I mean, it did a little bit here, but I don't think that's the move. I think you got to get more of a pullback here. Maybe a 10 test, like I said. That would be nice. Saves going off. I kind of figured the rotation into airlines was coming. I should have gone long this. I was long this the other day, but I was too early. That's probably a good one to get in there. That's probably going to be a 7 to 10% day today, I feel like. Oh, well, I'll miss it. Like normal. Yep, yeah, me too. Cool. I've been over trading myself, so that's why I'm kind of sitting tight here looking for a good setup. I do like apps. I've already closed out apps. I almost bought it at 23.50 yesterday on this dip, but I was in so many other positions at the time. I kind of missed. I wouldn't have been able to get the trade in time, and two, like I said, I was in too many positions, so I probably would have sold out of it quick and not made much. Alright, let's see. The ZM, if it can pull off a red green move today, that thing's gonna go nuts. That'll be back at highs soon. Hopefully it doesn't. I want it to flag for a couple days, consolidate, and then go long into it. All right. So far, very low volume on this. Not surprised though. All volume was yesterday. That's usually when you want to see it sell off, is when it is low volume. But we'll see. Looks like QQQ is selling off the lows again. No, I have very little positions in green right now. I'm holding a lot of red. Lots and lots of red. It's okay though. We'll be alright. Those are all swing positions, so I'm not worried about them too much. It's funny, all my biggest ones that are down are up today. mRNA is up, DEN's up, Gold's up, M is up. M's up 5%. That thing might squeeze today. I say that every day, it spikes, but then it just fades. Look at save. Talk about missed opportunity there. Pins is selling off a little bit. If you're not in pins, good entry. If you wanted to be in pins, I think it's a good one to get in. All right. All right, we just made the red-green move on Cal. I'm gonna go ahead and start in on it. Let's see what happens. So I'm long Cal now. I'm not gonna add to this position. I'm just gonna let the initial position ride. I want to see what happens with it. It is at its highs here at 54, I think. So if it breaks that, it should run pretty good. But I don't know for sure. It needs like a couple more volume spikes like that to get there. All right. So we're looking for red-green moves. Now, there's a red-green move that's about to happen. I'm about to take a position in that I really, really like. Let's see if it consolidates a little bit. And the reason I like it is because it's been down for like 3 or 4 days and sold off a ton. So, and it's this home down here. This one might get a little crazy today, I feel like. Because look at this. Huge sell off, and then we held, and now we're consolidating all night. If this gets red green and gets some momentum to break 18, it's gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and go long here, and see what happens. Obviously, I have a tight stop on this. Cal's working out so far. I don't think any. Oh yeah, no, my position updated. Okay, my home position's up. There it is. All right. Sometimes I have issues with positions opening or showing up on my screen. So. All right, so we went green. Let's see if it can do something now. Cal's working out real nice down here. Look for that 53 break shortly. Again, home has a really tight stop here, guys, for me. I'll probably lock in some profits right off the bat. Like I said, I'm just dipping my toes back in, if you will. Start fresh. Bad day yesterday. Got to refresh and reevaluate. All right, let's see what's going on Twitter, if anything. Yeah, the rotation today is going to be these airlines. And that's what I thought this morning, but hey, what are you going to do? All right, so this home would like to see it consolidate a little bit and then take off again, but if it just sells back down, I'll get out. No need to overstay my welcome on it. What else is happening here? QQQ is trying to bottom. Cal's on its way, which is nice. Goal is making a move today, it looks like. Shoot, I'm going to be able to get out of my goal position finally. See what I can do. So home's not ready, I don't think. I'm giving it a little bit more. Let's see what else we got going on. SPCE is trying to go red green. It's looks like it might consolidate here at 1680 and make another leg up. We'll see. All right, home is not working out well. We're down about 1.5% on that one. I may look to get out here shortly, guys. Cal's going to be good today. That was a great find. Whoever found that. I think that was... Who was that? Oh, I gotta look at my chat. Oh, Koala. Yeah, that was a really nice find on Cal. man, missed the save. That one's gonna hurt today. I called it right at the open. I knew it. It's set up for it. One, it was set up for it. Boeing was set up. Save was set up. A couple other airlines were set up. It was just a matter of when. All right, I'm gonna probably get out of this home here. Because it's being dumb. I really thought that one was gonna go today. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. I just don't. It's just not finding a bottom here. That's all. Yeah. All right. We're going to take our loss on home at almost 3%. Cal's taking off. That's nice. We're up 2% on Cal, just about. Why is there so much selling on home? That's so weird. I mean, it had a huge day, but damn. Yep, Cal looks great. Fantastic call on that one. All right. I think home's gonna bounce here. I'm testing. So I added to my position on home. I will take it off real quick though if this just continues to do this. So I'm probably gonna be out here in a second because it's not bouncing. 1650 is the bounce mark. Yeah, I want to see. It did break it, I think. That 50 area, so that's good on Cal. So that should continue, hopefully, if it can find a bottom here before. You don't want it to go red, back to red here. This should bounce off 50 is what I'm thinking on home. I'm trying to be patient. It's like every other stock on my chart is uptrending right now, except for the one I buy in, right? Go figure. All right, let's see if it can get a little bounce here. We can sell into. Hopefully mitigate our losses a little bit. Spice, I'm now green on, well, kind of green. I'm even on Spice now. It's kind of bouncing back a little bit. Look for that to go red-green. I have that on my other screen over here. Alright, I'm out of home. It's going to break 1650. That's a loss. Oh well, that one's done. It's ignorable till it finds a bottom at this point, so Let's go back to Cal. Let's bring up Spice too on this side. And let's take a look what we got going on. So Cal's retesting red green. See if it can hold. Looks like it's going to. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, 1109. 1150. I don't know if it's going to get there. It would be nice if it did, but I don't know if it will. The ZM, that's a lower high here for ZM, it looks like. So this could reverse if it bounces over this 407. What other bounces can we find? CRM, kind of just dwindling, down 3% today. That one may need a couple days rest. I'm hoping Cal doesn't fail here, guys. That would be unfortunate. It was doing so well. Yeah, it's gonna fail. Bummer. That one looked good too. That candle is ugly. Yeah. I gotta find my groove on these kind of down days, if you will. I haven't quite found it yet. Maybe it's just sit on my hands and not do anything. That could be it. Or not day trade. I should be probably buying stuff and swinging it and ignoring it type of deal. Alright, I'm out Cal for a loss. It's breaking down too much there for me. Just get out and move on. Alright, so we're down a little bit today. Between those two trades, I'm gonna kind of sit on my hands for a few minutes and watch and see what happens here. There's gonna be a trade that we find that's gonna work. I gotta be more patient. And I gotta find it. I wish I had taken a save at the open. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do something on my work computer here. What the heck? That's weird. All right. Watch SPCE here to go red-green. That could be a nice move on this one today. If everything goes well. This one's ready to kind of reverse. It hit. So if you look, it doesn't show it on this one. I don't have the 200 MA up, but it hit the 200 MA and it started to bounce yesterday. So I like this for a bounce play. I'm already long it. See if I can show you it on a chart. SPCE. See, so yesterday it hit it and bounced. Today it opened under it and it's coming back. So the red-green move could be big here. What are plays we got out there today, guys? Anything good? Let me just look at something here. I like the CVX right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go along with CVX. I like that chart. See what it can do today. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Like I said, I like this SPCE. I hope it can make a decent move here. Might need to pull back again, but maybe not. We'll see. M is kind of looking real bullish right now. It's up 7%. It's going to squeeze. There's a lot of short interest in M. I am long that and down a ton in that one. So it'll be a welcomed thing. SO and BA. Let's take a look. SO. So yeah, that's looks to be reversing. It looks like a good chart. If we were to pull up, oh shit. Let's see. So, yeah, reversing. That's a decent chart. Got your breakout right there. That's a good one. I would have liked to get in the day before, but hey, it's a good one in my book. Here goes SPCE. So like I said, I'm already long SPCE for a swing trade. I added a couple more shares here for a day trade. Let's see what happens. My luck, it's gonna not be good, but I can't win with some of it today. I gotta make a call real quick, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta mute. Sorry. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so we got a move in Spice, SPC. I call it Spice. Going over that red to green. Hopefully we consolidate here and then keep going. We'll see what happens, though. And yeah, Tesla did bounce at that same spot today as it did yesterday, pretty much. That 400 level. 405, I think it was. This will be back at 500, guys. This stock is going to range hardcore. You could probably just trade Tesla over the next few days and be fine. Buy the dips and sell the bounces. All right, let's see. Yeah, Cal might end up flagging and then going higher. Couple inside day candles or something like that, and we'll be good. Oh, SPC not holding where I wanted it to, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna work out still. Trying to be patient today. I think you just got to give things time to work out, but I think everything will bounce back here soon. Spies going red. Well, it is red. I should say it's going down more red. See where we're getting bounces here, guys. I don't see much. It's kind of like all slow action today out the open. I mean, this is decent action, don't get me wrong, but I was already long, so I didn't participate in this at all, with the exception of adding a little bit here when we were going red-green. But I may just take those off even and let my other position ride if this doesn't cooperate here. It's fine though right now. I don't see anything wrong with it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. Trying to think what I can show you guys while we're kind of waiting here. I hate when there's no real action going on. Yeah. Show me your dankest memes. I don't have any, to be perfectly honest. My extent of that is GIFs on Twitter. That's about it. And I don't even have many of those. Nice little consolidation here for SBCE. I wouldn't be surprised if it continues higher. My SPY is messed up because our chart is messed up because I have a bad candle, so I can't really see it too well. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, it's at lows, so guess I didn't really want to see it. Ooh. You guys know my long-term play. I just realized this. Check this out. Someone's looking to break out today. Someone did break out? No. Looking to break out. Let's take a look. This is like my only green position right now. Ooh, I like that. I think that line's off though. I'll change this color. Get out of here. Oops, I don't even want that color. Ew, that's ugly. I'm so used to the sunset color because of Stewie. Check this thing out. Boom, 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 boom. Let me readjust this in a second. I feel like we're probably close to there. I think we're on a breakout here, guys, but I could be wrong. 39 will break. Above 39 will confirm it. But, yeah, I like this. This is my long-term play. Yes, it is a steal right now. I'm going to keep that one up so I can watch it today. Oh, look at that volume on DraftKings. That's nice. Yeah, tap does have a decent range. You could essentially, like, I could sell it for 5% today and then rebuy it in a couple days and then sell it, and you could do that. I've actually thought about doing that, but I hadn't. Now, this course tends to go up when the market's down. That's what I've noticed. So, just as a FYI. I'm along a good amount of DraftKings already. Otherwise, I would go long. But I'm already sized in really big on that one. So, I'm not touching it right now. But I'm no longer down as much as I was, which is good. So my average is $40.90 right now. So let's see what happens with that. Spice SPC is looking like it's gonna break down a little bit, but that's probably due to the market selling off too. So I may take off those shares I added. We'll see in a second. I'm not letting this one get too big of a loss. I'll re-buy if I need to. And this is, I'm talking, the swing trade I'm going to keep regardless. I'm not going to touch that. I'm just talking about the day trades, these ones. Yeah, this is not looking good. So I'm going to take my day trade off for loss, but I still have my, swing trade position, so. I'll revisit that SBC. This DraftKings is going to go nuts. This is going to be at all-time highs today, probably. It's going to chase it. It's going to be at 45. I think it's 45 is the highs. Yeah. It's going to be up here in no time. You got big relative strength in that one today. It's a good stock. Oh, Jordan's on CNBC. Yeah. That will do it every time. You know, I bought it in a smaller account too. I'm wondering what my average is on that. I sold it in my smaller account just because I was up a bunch in that one, on that spike. I'm just scalping like very little on that account. It's kind of funny to see. This is gonna sell back off. Usually CNBC crap spikes and then sells off, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is back at 39.40 in no time. It's ugly out there. Let's take a look at TGA. Yeah, this is my go-to when this shit hits the fan, if you will. I just missed it. I should have looked at it today. I thought we were going to get a bounce, but we are not. So I do like Tesla long. The bounce play. Alright, I'm long some Tesla. This is probably going to be a swing trade in the end. I took enough to take off some as a day trade if needed. But yeah, I'm looking for a bounce here. $10 a share or so would be ideal. My wow, that was a good buy. It's already up $4 a share. Am I by? Wait a second. Okay, there it is. They're probably talking about Jordan, though. I'm sure. Oh, look at this bounce. Love to see it, guys. Nice $5 a share almost already. See what it can do. 425, I'll probably take that day trade part off. What would be wild is if Tesla got the green today. That would be crazy stuff. I don't see it happening. Don't get me wrong. That's not a play I would bank on by any means, but it's possible with the stock. The stock's nuts. As much as this is sold off today, look at all the buyers coming in. It's the stock is not going to be irrelevant anytime soon. Like, this is going to be the stock to trade for a while. M's breaking out to new highs on the day. I mean, I got a long way to go to get green on that one. I got like almost $2 a share, a little less. Struggling on that one. I don't know why I can't see the bids and asks on Tesla. I'm thinking it's moving too quickly for it to work. Or to be relevant, I should say. Yeah, look at DraftKings went red. I kind of figured out that's what happens with CNBC crap is it spikes and then sells off because people are like, oh crap, I got in too high. They got FOMO when it happens and then they panic sell. Also, SPY is selling off pretty hard here. Look for SPY to bounce at 350 is my thought process. We're at 352.37 right now, so we still have some downside here. I'm thinking we get a bounce at 350, hopefully. If we don't get a bounce at 350, we could be in trouble overall. Across all positions. Could get ugly. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at positions and thinking to myself and forgot I was live streaming for a second. Trying to keep you guys entertained a little bit, but it's tough when there's this kind of market. There's not. Yeah, we're almost at a bounce point on SPY. 352. It looks like it tried to bounce. It's trying to bounce. Let's take a look at the SPY chart real quick. Um, actually, can I pull up SPY on this? I don't even know. I might need the. Oh yeah, you can. Ooh. So the MAs aren't even close to catching up. Do we have a? Let's throw in a. Got 8-day. Yeah. I'm gonna say we need a bounce off that. What is that? 3050. 350, I'm sorry. 350, 36. I can almost guarantee you we're gonna hit that today and then bounce. That's probably what's gonna happen here. Yeah, we got it. It's red everywhere. Brutal. And crowd reported. Got crushed. MDB was a good peg at one point. Not so much now, but 5 and below. Huh. I put in a good peg. Let's see, what else we got? Docu reports today after earnings. Why is Docu down so much? Docu should not be down 11% today. So I think this Docu gets to this 300 level all day from earnings. I may go long Docu for earnings. I'm probably going to buy this when SPY starts to bounce. If I can't afford it. Yeah, I can. It will be a smaller position because earnings are gambles. I'm just going to tee up the order so it's ready to go when I'm ready to do it. Whoa. I did way too many shares there. I didn't actually execute it though, don't worry. Docu's almost back to the pre-ZM run-up. We're like $14 away. Gotta love it. Their earnings are going to be just as stellar as ZM. There's no doubt about it. Oh yeah, 5. Sorry, I opened up in a new tab and then forgot about it. Tesla is we're gonna retest here, so I may take off my day trade shares just to be safe. No, it's fine. It's fine so far. I just don't want those day trade shares to go red. I don't care about the swing. The swing, I feel like it's gonna be a good swing trade. We may test 400 on Tesla at some point, but I'm not worried about it today. Just worried about the day trade shares. Alright, I'll leave it for now. Alright, let's take a look. 5 and below. So yeah, 127, 130 looks like it might be a breakout area. I'll look in a second. 10% short interest. Spike 7%. They beat. Plans to open 110-ish new stores. That's ambitious. Yeah, so the real breakout, big breakout, all-time high is 148-ish. Looks like. But yeah, this is a nice little candle. We'll see what happens. It's up a bunch today, 7%. Ideally, this closes on high. So actually, this is actually might be a good trade today. Let me move this away. Bring 5 up. Oh, Tesla finally showed up. Oh well. My thing on Tesla finally showed. So you want this to close 129, or if it makes new highs today, higher, obviously. Let's see if this dips and holds this 125. You could go long. I'm just gonna watch it for a second. I'm gonna not gonna do anything yet. Yeah. QQQ is trying to. All right, I'll take tap off because that's gonna fade. Tap's gonna fade if we start to bounce. Yep. SPY is also trying to off that 352. It double bottomed. SPY did. We may get a bounce here. I thought we would test 350 on SPY, but we may bounce earlier. All right. No, I'm not going to play 5. You could play 5. I'm just trying to not play stuff too crazy here today. Oh, man. I want like a really good dip in this. Like this. I want one more in this docu and I'll buy it. Because, I feel like it's gonna do that at some point. Tesla looks like it's gonna bounce here more. It broke through, but it is selling again, but we'll see what happens on that one. I think I got a good entry on that at the 415 area. 416 I think is my average. Yeah, 416. We'll look for that one to bounce. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Docu. Watching docu, we got a nice little spike down. I'm gonna bring it up on the bigger chart here. I want a little bit more out of it. Let me see if there's any ooh, there's the bounce. Yeah, I want that right there. Alright, so I'm long Docky right now. And the reason I am is because it just bounced off the 8 MA. Take a look. That's pretty. I'm taking the risk there. I'm gonna go ahead and post this chart actually. Yeah, I'm going to try to ignore it. Although I took a big position because I'm going to day trade half and then carry half. There's no need for me to carry that full position over tomorrow. That size position. Is that actually the breakout level too? No, can't be, right? It is. It's exactly where it is. That's a really good, if that holds, that's really good. Off AMA and previous breakout area. Looks like we're getting some uptrends in some other stocks I'm looking at, guys. Target looks to be going up. SPCE still holding in there nicely. DraftKings is selling off right back to the 39.50 area that I thought. Tesla is selling back off, so I'm getting out of my day trade position on Tesla. I got my swing trade position. I'm going to hold that for a couple days. Let that ride. I have not locked in a profit yet today on any trade. It's pretty bad. So this is going to be probably 2 red days in a row, but we also had 2 crappy days. So we're not really at the breakout area, I guess. We're a little off. Breakout area would have been that 225. So we could still sell off on Docu. I'll add if needed to lower my average. This is going to bounce today. There's no way it doesn't. 13% in a day. I don't think so. Alright, SPY is selling off. Look for SPY to bounce off 350. It's at 351 right now. Come on, keep selling. All right. So I bought some Docu in my little account too. That I risk. I have higher risk in that account, obviously, and I'm going to hold that through earnings. How's my tap doing? Kind of sitting there. I'm up 5% on that tap. I could take that, mitigate some losses today. What am I else? Yeah, it's not even worth it though. It's not going to cover what I need it to. A lot of selling today. Lots and lots. So SPY did sell off to 151.41, I think. Was the low. Still could sell off more, I think. So hold on to your britches, if you will. DraftKings selling off here. I should have taken some off when it was up at 40.80. That was my bad. I could have easily taken off some to lower my position size. I missed it. M's at almost $8 a share, guys. M is going nuts. This is a short squeeze right here. 12% on the day, almost 13. So we got above yesterday's highs, and once it does that, you're in a squeeze situation. So now we're gonna reverse, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get back. If this doesn't accelerate a little bit, it wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of people, back holders, if you will. That's what they call these in this stock. So just be careful. Don't chase it. I said I was only going to stream for an hour. But I forget my meetings at a half hour into the market open, which sucks. It's the worst time. I'm going to see if I can get it switched. So I really can stream through without having to meet. All right, QQQ is going for more lows. Looks like, actually, I didn't check to see what. Yeah, it's already past the 8-day. Could get down to 12. I don't know. What's really been a good indicator on these? 15's not even good. Looks like 20-day might be pretty solid in terms of this. Bounce, 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 bounce. Consolidation, bounce, bounce. Yeah, we could see a huge pullback here, potentially, in QQQ. Hopefully not, though. Yeah, Docu's selling off. Story of my life. Buy a stock and it goes down. What a surprise. Can't win today, guys. Can't win yesterday. Can't win today. Day trades just suck. Just no bounces going on, and that's really the issue. Is I think my entries are very logical, where I'm looking for bounces, but the market's not having it. So, so we sell off. That's what we do. Ugly. So here's the 225 test that I was talking about earlier with Docu. I could see this bouncing here. SPY still hasn't hit that 350 area that I was talking about, which is unfortunate. SPCE is selling off. I mean, everything is selling off. M is the only thing I see up right now on my screen. It's ugly. It sure is ugly. Den is even selling off, which should not be happening since the rotation is into. God, my phone won't stop going off today. We should see the rotation, and it's not even happening. Den was at 1240 today. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh, I could have gotten out of that stock for barely a loss. I gotta pay more attention to that. Yeah. Yep. Nasdaq's down. Here comes the 350 test on SPY. So we should see a bounce here, guys. 350.62, a little bit more, and it should start to bounce. 290 would be the bounce on QQQ. There's no rhyme or reason for that, though, because as you can tell, there's nothing there. Really? I mean, that's your 8-day and that's your 20-day. So it could actually potentially buy back up and make a hammer candle. That would be interesting. I don't see it doing that, but it's potential. That would have to go some to do that. Now the question is, okay, so 30.50. What are we at on SPY? I forgot the number. Shit, that's not what I wanted. So SPY, we're bouncing off 30.50.09. Should be the bounce number. So 30.50 should hold, regardless. That's the thought process. And it looks to be like trying to bounce right here. We just had a huge sell-off with a huge volume on SPY. Let me bring that over. Get rid of M for a second. So you can see the volume here coming in on SPY and the bounce. Here comes the bounce on Docu off that 225 number. Oh man, if this comes back to 242, oh, it's so bullish. And unfortunately, earnings are tonight, so it'll mess it all up. But that's a huge bullish move when that happens. When a stock comes back and retests the breakout from previously, hugely bullish. I'm actually gonna post that. Let's see. Average update. Wait, what? Why did that not work? Update. Okay. Beautiful bounce so far. I might have actually nailed something for once here, guys. Yeah, Tesla bounced off that 405 again. That's a good buy in my opinion, and I think you could hold that for a couple days and make a good $50, if not more, a share. Um, yep, SPY trying to bounce here. Please finally get a bounce that's actually going to be decent for me. I went in too soon on Docu, obviously. Not terribly too soon, but obviously a little too soon. Because I admit I was in at 232. I did add a little bit on that dip to the 225. Well, it wasn't enough to bring my average down too much. My average is like 230. But I'm in for a decent size, so I'm happy with it. I'm gonna sell 2/3 of it before the close and see if I can make some coin back from the disaster that was earlier. Knowing me, I'll probably get out even on Docu and not make money. What's Cal doing? Nothing. In theory. Oh yeah. Yeah. It could go, but I'm thinking it consolidates. There's no volume here. Oh, here there is, but not a ton. It probably consolidates, but I want to watch this to see if we sell off at all anymore. We shouldn't. Like I said, we should be bouncing here. Yeah. So I don't know if there's any correlation there. I don't know what Cal does. I didn't even look at them. Is that bad? I don't even look at stocks anymore. I just look at charts. Consumer cyclical footwear and accessories. Yeah, no correlation to QQQ. Shouldn't be. But I've seen weirder things. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab something to eat real quick. I'm starving. Watch this docu. I think it's gonna explode. I would not be surprised if we see 240 again today. Be right back. Alright. I'm back. Of course Cal's going to, because I'm out of it. That's exactly why I was going to test red green. I'm just finishing my snack, guys. Give me a sec. Yeah. I can't get my freaking thing up. So I can't sell certain lots, which sucks. But Ellie's having issues today. I wish I could show you guys all these charts I have up. I have probably, how many are here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I have another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 13 other ones up, just so you guys know. Plus I have time and sales and stuff like that. All right, let's see if we can bounce again. Now, if this docu holds around this area, reverses higher and breaks this previous high right here, which is 232.25-ish area. This will be a bottom for sure on this docu. I think this is oversold, regardless. I wish I saw Zach's tweet yesterday. That sucks. So, Zach played SQQQ yesterday, which obviously made a nice move if you had bought it at the close. But, I missed his tweet. He's usually pretty spot on. Zach is always right on Twitter. So, a couple of you I know, it's hard to correlate Twitter names to the YouTube names, guys, just as an FYI. But I know a couple of you guys from there. Even though there's not much going on, and I've lost money the last 2 days, do you like these live streams? Like, do they help you? Or, obviously my bread and butter is not showing up the last couple days, and it's causing me to lose money, so... once those trades come back, these will be a little better streams, but better than CNBC. Well, I mean, that's not going much. I mean, CNBC is kind of, I don't even put it on anymore, unfortunately. I should, but I just don't. So here comes the 350 test on SPY, and it broke. Wow, I am surprised. I am actually shocked that just broke 350. Huh. I figured that 350 would have held. What do I know? Oh well. And it looks like we have a couple people that come and watch, or have been watching every stream. So that's good. And every time I've streamed, I've had at least, I think my lowest concurrent viewers is 8. So we have people that don't talk in chat or aren't registered, which is fine. I'm just trying to get a feel for how YouTube works and what. Excuse me. And all that. Does it alert you when I go live? If you're a subscriber? I guess is my question. I don't know the answer to. I don't really, like I said, I don't use YouTube that much. SPY's still selling here. Yeah, don't worry. QQ's a Q's next. Actually, QQQ could be the one that double bottoms and then makes SPY bounce. It's very possible. But SPY is, yeah, ugly right now. Not a good day for the market. So if you click the bell, you get notified. Okay, I was just curious. Otherwise, does subscribing just give you, like, my videos in your feed, or... I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. You don't have to answer. I should know this stuff, but... Oh man, I love Twitter. This is why I love Twitter, right here. How can you not like this guy, by the way? If you trade stocks, you've got to follow Dave. I don't recommend, like, following his trades. You can, don't get me wrong. People make money on it, but look at Randolph. Oh gosh, this is too funny. Well, if anything, this is a good distraction. I haven't watched this movie in forever. I should probably watch it. The face that they put on it. By the dip. Oh, that's too funny. That's great. Whoever made that. The internet ceases to amaze me sometimes. Oh, man. Oh, that's a good distraction. Alright, so let's see if what are we doing here? We have more sell-off on SPY. QQQ broke down, sold off while we're watching that. But look, Docu held. That's encouraging right here. I think we nailed this one down here. Well, my first trade did not. I was up here on the first one, but I added down here, so I'm somewhere in the 230 range now. So I think we should be good for a bounce on Docu. Excuse me again. What is QQQ down? 4%? It's not even that bad, obviously, considering what it's been up. Oh, I wish I had more money. I'm running low. I have a lot of ideas I want to do, but I gotta figure out what. Alright, this trade went against me, and I didn't even realize it. I was long CVX for the trade, and I meant to sell it if it went red, and it went red without me paying attention, so I am out CVX. There, very little loss. I think it was like 150 bucks or something. Not worried about it. So I'm eyeing a stock here, guys. That's selling off a little bit. I'm gonna go long on some. Well, not just yet. I want to see. I want QQQ to put in a bottom. Is what I want. No, I'm holding off. I'm not being aggressive here. Let the trade come to me. Boring. Alright. If we get some action on this docu, I'll stay live, but if we just kind of go sideways, I'm probably gonna end the stream, because this is kind of boring and I don't want to bore you guys by just sitting here looking at sideways action all day and memes on Twitter. That just so you know, the stock I'm looking at dip buying here is sold off at almost 11%. Is apps APPS. I'll bring it over to the screen. Oops, APPS. It dipped yesterday too, hardcore, and then bounced back, and that's very bullish. And even though we're selling off today, I still think it's pretty bullish. So, I may go long this one shortly. Let me see if there's any rhyme or reason that it's holding that area. Oops, that's not where I want to do that. APPS. Alright, let's look at. We got 8, 20, and 50 in there. So yeah, that would be why I dipped off the 22 the first time. I think it's still not broken, so you could go along that one. I'm gonna wait a second though. I really need DocU to get back to 240 for me to be content with this trade. Kicked on D. Yeah, my DKNG position is bad right now. I think I'm in like 3 times normal size on that one. Tesla holding, but could be one more test to support. Yeah, possible. I don't know. I think if we see a reversal in QQQ and SPY, Tesla's going to go. I think it's just a combination of things. Should have taken my loss on that one when it was minimal. I got to get better at taking losses. Like right now, M is fading a little bit. And when the market bounces, it's just going to fade more. I'm up 9% on the day. I'm down 17% on my position, but it's the lowest I've been in months on that one. So it's like, do I take it off and take the 17% loss, now 18 as it fades more? Gosh, I added so many times on that one. I'm still not in that big though, so it's fine. Tesla 398 will wipe out a lot of positions. Yeah, that's for sure. I thought for sure this dip here in Tesla was going to be it, and it was going to reverse back up. But you could also say that for apps too, where it dipped. I mean, apps is not in the same ballpark as Tesla right now, but that dip yesterday, and it held and reversed. But I think the market's pulling everything, regardless of what the charts say. Just real heavy out there. Cal getting rejected at that red green. Yeah, it's just gonna go sideways. I mean, I really think it's gonna create an inside day candle today. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I sold apps for a lot. So I think when Stewie sold his for half, I sold the full thing. Uh, and I was looking for an opportunity to get back in, and that seems to be about now, I feel like. I'm going to wait a little bit. Spy's still selling off here, guys. A lot of charts are going to be broken. But it's okay because it will just open up more setups. Brutal. Some of these positions I'm in, I'm just like, what is going on? All right, this should be the final sell-off, I'm thinking, for the day. This is a pretty good one right here. If we can hold on DocU here, we'll be good to go for the day. Look at all the red. I mean, this is actually holding decently too. Target is selling off hard. I really liked Target too. It's unfortunate. I'm down about 4.5% on that one now. It's funny though because we were down a decent amount at the beginning of the day, but as the day went, we got really worse off. Um, we were due for this though. Yeah, Tesla's going to retest that support, just like Joel was saying. No, yes, there will be stops at 404, but there's also a ton of stops at 398. Like Joel said, just under that 400 mark is going to be a ton of stops. And that's where you'll see your biggest dip on Tesla, I think, to date. Will be that 400. 342 on SPY. What is that significance there? 342 is the 20 MA. Okay, yeah, I could see it. I could see it. The dip buy opportunities are real, that's for sure. Huh. Um, yeah. Yeah, no, I get it's 1 week, but the way we've been going, it's well, no, it's a little more than 1 week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, yeah, 5 trading days. So this app's what I was looking at yesterday. It's not right. 2271 was the low. So that could hit that again. Do 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 do. Yeah. Look at it. That's a nice bounce. It wants to bounce. This docu wants to bounce hard. It just needs the market to support it. Let's see something here. Looks like we're trying to bounce here. Sorry, I'm just looking at random shit. 52.51 closed the gap on Docu from the hedge volume 2 days ago, pointed out the weakness on the buyer side. Yeah, so the reason I like Docu right now is that was the breakout. This number that's at 225 is the breakout. Excuse me. And it also happens to be the 8-day moving average. And that's a good area for it to bounce. So I'm thinking this gets back to 240 today is my thought process and why I like it. Obviously 225 is my stop loss, just under that. But I do want to swing some of it into earnings if I can. Ideally, we get a ramp up into earnings to close today for earnings, and I can sell some into that and then let some ride and kind of not risk any money because I made money going up. It's kind of the thought process I have on this right now. Yeah, the 50 MA is sitting at 204 on Docu. The 20 is at 213. What unless you're talking about SPY, which I don't know that you would be. I don't think SPY's 50 MA is that low. Oh no, it is. No, it's pretty far. 328. But 342 is very doable though for SPY to bounce off of. We could have back-to-back red days. It's very possible. Interesting that airlines gave it all back too. Oh, Docu without overnight. Got it. Okay. Does stock charts include overnight? I didn't think it did. I don't even know if you can change that on here. Phone just went off again for the 80th time. Yeah, you see what I'm seeing, Joel, right? I think 240 is very doable for this stock today. And puts in a nice reversal candle, and then the earnings come in, and boom, we're I think we're looking good. I'm not gonna hold the size position I have through earnings. I know that for sure. 'Cause I'm oversized right now. Let's see how much I'm gonna hold. That's my average right now, 230. I'm probably gonna hold, yeah, like a third of what I have. So Oops. Actually, I want to do something here. Can I? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, I got a sell ready for Docu if it gets to 240 area. I'll be content with that. Yep, Tesla's good to hold. I'm holding a half a swing trade size position of Tesla from here, personally. I don't do options on the account, on my bigger account. It's just I'll get too crazy and blow up if I try to do options because I don't really know what I'm doing. I do options on my smaller account, which works well for me. Speaking of which, let me check that real quick. I bought some Docu in it today. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully we get the move. Looks good. Yeah, options, yeah. Options and me are not good. I've done very well with options and I've done very bad with options, and it's just like I can't win. I can't find a consistent thing that works for me. So I do like, I think I had like $1,000 account and I've got it to like 2,200 or something along those lines, 2,400, and then I gave it all back. I have like $40 in the account now, so I got to re-add to it, and then I got to figure out some kind of method that works for me. My problem was I was going for lottery picks every time, so I'd pick the the expiring ones the week after and the price target I was looking for, and I was looking for the move right away. I need to, and so like if it was like a stock trade at $35 and I thought it was going to 40, I'd buy the $40 lotteries for the next week, at 20 to 50 cents or something like that, and that just, it's hit or miss. I mean, it's really a gamble. So what I was reading is the best thing to do, and whether this is true or not, I don't know, is to buy either options that are just in the money or just out of the money, and like 4 to 5 weeks out. That seems to be what I was reading for swinging for a couple days, but I don't know. I'll test that theory soon. I got to do it on my own type of thing. You could tell me what it is, and I just, not that I wouldn't believe you, I just got to see it on my own type of deal. I'm really hoping this Docu breaks here. It wants to, I can tell you that much. Yeah. I don't even know if I consider myself an above average trader. Last 2 days I am not. Last 2 months I am. But I don't know, we'll get back on track. I just need to get a good couple solid trades to build the confidence back and then go from there. I think this Docu will treat me well in the end. We're going to see. I think Tesla's going to treat me well in a couple days. And a lot of the other stocks I have right now that are red, I think are going to be fine. You got AMD, Facebook, Target, CRM, Pins. M's even treating me well today. We'll see if that one can continue. mRNA is showing a breakout. We're far away from even on that one, but hey, if we can get half of it back, I'll be happy. I'll take my loss on that one. It's only a half-size position, so not too bad. TAP's treating me well. I mean, my long-term play. Uh, DraftKings is not treating me well, but then again, I kind of expected that after the CNBC segment. That's usually what happens. I'll just look for this to slowly recover and then get back to highs, and I'll sell into the highs. That'd be the goal on that one. This is going to go. I mean, realistically, DraftKings is coming back. Penn is coming back. Betting is coming back. Sports is coming back. Like, there's no doubt about it. I think we're on the upswing of that whole issue. We could have a setback, obviously, but if a vaccine comes along, then that's back to non-issue. We'll see how it plays out, though. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about the 2 days, last 2 days. If I dwell on that, it's, I started the week awesome. I started the week up more than most weeks I make. I started the first 2 days up more than I make in a week usually. So it was good. I had my single best day, then I had the next day. I had my single worst day in the last like 2 or 3 months. But my single best day was ever. So I'm still up on the week a good amount, enough to say, hey, I'm doing all right. I would just like to see a couple more solid trades today and tomorrow, and I'll be a happy camper. I've probably given back maybe, I'd say just under half of what I made this week. Trying to force some trades during the sell-off. I'm just looking around. Risk management is key. Yep. Yeah, it is. Cutting losses and letting winners run are very key. Yeah. Yeah, that's Docu's volume is slowly increasing here. It's kind of going in a U kind of shape. See what happens here shortly. Yeah, so Joel, last night, I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. I thought about that, and I was like, you know what? If I had just after I did my live stream in the morning, because I did a live stream yesterday for about 2 hours, I lost some money, and then I decided to gamble with Rocket on earnings, which I never do. I didn't gamble a lot, but the amount it dropped made it turn into a larger loss. Still nothing I couldn't handle. I'm like, I'm not trading my whole account on an earnings, risk. I'm not dumb like that. But I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see, they produce great numbers. Well, what happened with that one was they released the numbers earlier, which I failed to research, and that's my own fault. They released the numbers earlier, and that was what drew it up ahead of time. I thought it was something else. So my own fault on that one. It is what it is. I don't really care. But after that, getting to my point, I just kind of was like, I need to just relax and just like clear my mind. I literally played 2K1 golf for, I don't know, 4 hours last night. Just out of nowhere. I decided, you know what, I need to clear my mind. And I played golf for freaking 4 hours on the PlayStation, and it was wonderful. I didn't think about a stock the whole time. And sometimes you just need that. And hey, I may go back and play some more today because I want to get my mind off things, especially when you're down and in the red. But there's nothing you can do about it. You just kind of, like you said, manage your risk and keep your losses as low as you can, and don't panic sell. That's the biggest thing, is don't panic sell. Yeah, swimming will do that. I don't take advantage of my surroundings, if you will. So for previous to a couple months ago, for 2 years I lived on the water. I could have gone swimming every day because I'm in Florida, so it's nice all the time. There's the Docu finally going. Look for 240 here. And I could have gone swimming every day, and I just, I got in a rut, if you will. SPCE. It looks like we're getting some good bounces across the board now. So that's good. That will help fuel our little thought process here. I do wish I had bought that apps. I have an order tuned up on the right hand side here, and I kind of forgot about it while I was talking to you guys, and that would have been a good dip buy, I think. I still probably a good dip buy here. I was trying to really day trade and get the quick dollar, if you will. Okay, yeah, I'm on the Gulf. I'm up in the Panhandle, Northwest. Actually, on Central Time Zone. A lot of people don't realize Florida has a Central Time Zone. A lot of sells at 234, but I think it's going to get through that right here. Volume's still coming in, which is nice. A little bit more would be ideal, just to give it that little push. Let's see. QQQs. It looks like everything's kind of bouncing a little bit. We should be at lows of the day. What do I know? I'm just saying, based on this chart, it looks like the low's in. We will see. We will see. Navarre Beach. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I don't know if I know where that is. Let me take a look. You are... Where are you? Oh. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't want to give too much information, but I'm not far from there. I mean, it's a drive, but I'm not far from there. But yeah, basically, those beaches are what I lived. Like, I was up the street. Like, I could throw a rock at it, pretty much. So, I could either... And I didn't take advantage of it. But yeah. Yeah, that's not far from me now. I moved actually even more west recently. But yeah, I didn't realize that was there. So it's just past Destin, but before Pensacola. Yeah, it's probably a real nice area over there. Yeah, so Panama City is right around where I live now. Previous to that, I was east more. But Panama City beaches are nice. Everyone's like, where do you live? And I'm like, you know where MTV Spring Break was filmed? Yeah. And that's how most people know where it is. It's so funny. It's changed a lot since then, but just reading some of Stewie's tweets here. Do. we got a nice move up through that 232 area. We're kind of consolidating. I think it's waiting to see what SPY is going to do. I have a feeling if SPY pulls, this will pull. Same with QQQ. I think everything's in unison kind of at this point. So when the stocks, when the markets sell like that, they kind of lag and wait for each other to catch up, I find. And you got to look for the ones that are leading. And once the ones that are leading start taking a leg up, that means most likely the rest of the market is going to go up. Tesla, probably put it in that bottom. That's a nice double bottom on that Tesla at that 405 area. So if you're in that one, that's probably a good one. Oops. Yeah, so I don't follow RSI too well. I don't have it as an indicator on my charts. Probably should. I know a lot of people use it. What's this 5 doing now? Oh, it sold off more. Huh. So yeah, for tomorrow, I'd want to see this close near highs, which this may very well do. If this consolidates a little bit and goes sideways, I may consider a long here to watch it go back to highs and then sell. Quick scalp, nothing crazy. May not be quick actually either. Here goes Docu again. But that 5 is still one that's interesting to me. Boom, boom, SPXL, MBA on that bounce. I always forget about SPXL. Wow. That'll be a good one. Yeah, give that one a couple days. You'll be happy with that. I would say it's still a buy here at 559. All right, if not much happens with this docu in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna probably end the stream. We're at, I don't even know what we're at now. Oops. 2 hours and almost 30 minutes, so I'm longer than expected, of course. So I may end it here shortly. I got a few things I gotta do for work, so I don't want to just sit here silent on you guys as I type away. But I'm hoping this makes another move here shortly. Does my audio cut out at all to you guys? I always get warnings on the stream, like saying, hey, your bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I think it's just when I go silent, it kind of thinks it's low. Alright. I'm gonna say noon. I'll probably cut it off, guys. Or no, yeah, noon. So 11 minutes if nothing happens. If Docu starts going nuts, then I'll stay on. But just know I'll probably sell at 240. I will sell 2/3 of my position before the market closes, in order so I can always. I'm only gonna swing a little bit into the earnings. So it looks like European stocks are selling off too today. They must have just opened their. Well, they're 6 hours, 7 hours behind. So that's weird. Their market shouldn't even be open yet. Oh no, they're ahead of us. What am I talking about? Oh, so they just closed. That's what it is. Sorry. I was confused there. I was thinking they're behind us. Yeah. What? Cal went green? Look at that thing. Nice. That's a big break though, if it can break today's highs. That's a good one. Is it trading enough volume? Like, I feel like it's super low volume. It's pretty low. I mean, I guess it's trading higher than normal already. Ooh, a nice inside day candle today. If it closed like right where it's at, tomorrow would be huge. I can see a big candle tomorrow. $2 or so. Especially if a newsletter gets on it or something. Like Stewie. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Another 8 minutes here, guys. I might call it. I just hate to be live when nothing's really happening and I'm just kind of waiting on positions to work out the way I want them to. I wish I was more entertaining. Looks like some buying coming in on Docu. Or some volume, I should say, not buying. Not much, though. I just saw a lot of time to sales go by. I did buy the dip. I bought Docu's dip. I just don't, like... I could buy more. Like, I could have bought more. Like, SPXL would have been a good one. Is a good one. But, like, I feel like when this happens, like, and I'm right here, and I'm like, ooh, I could enter. And I'm like, nah. And it just keeps going on me. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna work on a work thing real quick. So if I'm quiet, I'm sorry. I have chat up, so if you have a question or a comment or anything, I'll see it. I gotta get something done by a certain time. Yeah, for sure. So my trades the last few weeks have been buying the dip, if you will, in the morning, and then watching it reverse. Um, that has not worked the last 2 days, and that's been the issue. Is yeah, it's a falling knife. I get that in most cases. You want to wait for that lower high to hit on the day, um, but you can miss opportunities doing that too. But at the same time, you can lose more money doing it. As long as you keep your stops relatively close, you're good, and that's what I try to do. So, like on this docu, yeah, I bought it up here, but I knew that 225 was my stop loss area, and it didn't even actually hit 225. It hit above like 225.16, I think, or 15. So that was nice. It might have hit 225 actually. I'm not sure. But that was nice. So that played perfectly for me, and I think I'll get rewarded on this one, which will be good. We'll see shortly. I like you guys chatting too. It kind of helps. Yeah, so I do journal everything, my friend. I probably journal more than I should. I have Excel spreadsheets up the wazoo, if you will. And I have notes on pretty much all my trades, the emotions I had during the trades. If like I find myself to be struggling, I'll look back. Some names just so that I don't trade them again when they don't work out the way I want. Multiple times that happens a lot where a stock just always works against you. Yeah, I have all of it kind of journaled out. I don't know that I have it set so that like I know exactly what each trade is, like a dip trade or a bottom trade or a breakout trade or anything like that. So I may have to look into adding that in. I could easily because I should know. Oops, that's not my password. I should easily know just by looking at my spreadsheet. I feel like every time something happens in the market, Stewie has a trade idea around it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, man. My trading since March has been ridiculously better than it ever has. And I'm seeing patterns, seeing, more confident on moves than I've ever been. So it's kind of nice to have that. Like I said, these last 2 days sucked, today and yesterday. I'm not too worried about it. It is what it is. I was due for a pullback um, on my trading. Um, I haven't even entered in the red days yet, but it's fine. Um, I'm still up on the week. I won't let myself get red on the week. That's something I don't want to do. Hopefully this docu trade works out and I'm end up either not red or barely red today. That would be ideal. And then tomorrow's a new day. I mean, Fridays are typically red days and tough to trade. However, when we have a big red day like today on a Thursday, it's very possible that Friday's green. Um, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've gone, so the amount of thing patterns and learning new things I've been through in my trading career is crazy. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years now. I started in penny stocks, which is stupid. I try to avoid anything under like $3 now. It's just not worth it to me. Even $5 is kind of risking it. I hesitate on. But penny stocks, and I was making some money, but not like, because I was under PDT rules, so it was tough. And then I was trying to short them, and it got ugly. Blew up an account there, and then I traded another account, and that was long in short with a newsletter, and blew up that account. So I've blown up a couple of accounts before getting to where I've gotten. Now I'm if I blow up this account, I'm in trouble. But I don't foresee that happening. I've definitely progressed in the fact that I don't put all my eggs in one basket anymore. I do have an account that I do that in because it's fun to do. Don't get me wrong. I love putting all my account into one trade and seeing what happens. Like I just did it on Docu. On this dip, I had added to my other account, which has barely any money in it, on Webull, and I just wanted to see if I could, get the account to a decent amount by taking more aggressive and riskier trades. So I went ahead and bought Docu, and I plan to sell it if we get to that 240 number. If we don't, then I'll just sell out for a little bit of a loss and be done with it. I wanted to hold through earnings with it too, so that was my other thought process. Uh, you're saying we're going to retest lows right here? Or Docu specifically? I don't know that we'll retest. We may. I hope we make a lower high here in reverse. Oh, on SPXL, yeah. Well, SPXL is going to reflect SPY, obviously. Um, I think we'll get a lower high here. I don't know that we'll sell off more. Let's see what happens real quick. Let it play out. Futures trading, I've never done that. Not a lot of people that do it and they're successful, but I don't do it. I've never done it. Oh, sorry. Huh. Okay. All right, see you, Koala. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day. All right. Oh, that updated quick. Oh, shoot. That didn't update. All right, we'll see you, Joel. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end this. Just see what happens with this docu today. Hopefully, we get to 240. Like I said, I'm gonna hold a little bit position overnight. Hopefully, we get a run up into the earnings close. See what happens. James, thanks for hanging out, man. I didn't see your name in the chat, so I apologize. We'll see you guys. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. I've kind of streamed every day, it seems like, this week, so it's fun. It keeps it interesting. I really want to get a good bounce back day, so maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow or something. Thanks for hanging out.